Afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the reading conference for seasonal worship project, July 20, 2026. To start with, please all stand for a moment. May I the entrepreneur that please introduce your venues for this afternoon's activity.
I think this one is the Victoria area. Say financial in the need area. Back by person in the level of the fees, back members, engineer, virtual value, engineer, device Urbano, and Miss Joy Spar. For PWG head, engineer Adrian Lopez Jr., engineer Jonathan Marshall, Miss Margie Chavez, and Miss Clarkin Vincent Lee. For back secretariat, Oscar Lee, Soy Villanueva, and Miss Cherry Nispan. And we will have a representative from our prospective leaders. That's always yes. Miss Doctor.
Contract ID 26GE 0045, construction of road, Alubihod, Barangay Poblacion, Nueva, Valencia, Guimaras. Station 1 plus 399.5 to Station 1 plus 480, and Station 1 plus 180 to Station 1 plus 940. Located at Poblacion, Nueva, Valencia, Guimaras with an APC of 28,812,000 pesos. Source of funds, General Appropriations Act FY 2026, with a contract duration of 121 calendar days and the cost of bidding documents 25,000 pesos. Contract ID 26GE 0046, construction of road, Balaan, Bukid, Barangay Hoskyn, Hordan, Guimaras, Station 0 plus 259 to Station 0 plus 959, located at Hoskyn, Hordan, Guimaras, with an APC of 25,930,800 pesos. Source of fund, General Appropriations Act FY 2026, with a contract duration of 128 calendar days and the cost of bidding documents 25,000 pesos. Contract ID 26GE 0047, construction of multi-purpose building, Hordan Terminal Market, San Miguel, Hordan, Guimaras. Located at San Miguel, Hordan, Guimaras with an APC of 9,900,000 pesos. Source of funds, General Appropriations Act 2026, with a contract duration of 180 calendar days and the cost of bidding documents 10,000 pesos. Contract ID 26GE 0048, construction of multi-purpose building, convention center and covered court, Barangay San Miguel, Hordan, Guimaras, with the coordinates of 10.598321 and 122 10.589743 and 10.597919 and 122.586894. Located at San Miguel Guimaras with an ABC of 108,198,090 pesos. Source of funds, General Appropriations of FY 2026 with a contract duration of 295 calendar days and the cost of living documents 15,000 pesos. Contract ID 26GE 0049, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, Municipal Hall, Barangay Poblacion, Nueva, Valencia, Guimaras, with the coordinates of 10.525924 and 122.539801, located at Nueva, Valencia, Guimaras, with an ABC of 14,850,000 pesos. Source of funds, General Appropriations of FY 2026 with a contract duration of 190 calendar days and the cost of bidding documents 25,000 pesos. Contract ID +6GE 0050, construction of multipurpose building, evacuation center, Sitio Mosqueda, Barangay San Miguel, Cordon Guimaras, with the coordinates of 10.602311 and 122.583795, located at San Miguel, Cordon Guimaras, with an ABC of 24,750,000 pesos. Source of funds, General Appropriations of FY 2026, with a contract duration of 200 calendar days and the cost of reading documents 25,000 pesos. The scope of works for 26GE 0045, DPWH Standard Specifications for Highways, Bridges, and Airports, Volume 2. Part B, Other General Requirements. Part C, Earthworks. Part B, Subbase and Base Course. Part E, Surface Course. Part F, Bridge Construction. Part G, Drainage and Slope Protection Structure. Part H, Miscellaneous Structures. Part I, Materials Details. Scope of works for 26GE 0046, DPWH Standard Specifications for Highways, Bridges, and Airports, Volume 2. Part B, Other General Requirements. Part C, Earthworks. Part B, Subbase and Base Course. Part E, Surface Course. Part F, Bridge Construction. Part G, Drainage and Slope Protection Structure. Part H, Miscellaneous Structures. Scope of works for 6GE 0047, DPWH Standard Specifications for Public Works Structures, Volume 3. Part B, Other General Requirements. Part C, Earthworks. Part D, Reinforced Concrete. Part E, Finishing and Other Civil Works. Part F, Planning. The scope of works for 26GE 0038, DPWH Standard Specifications for Public Works Structures, Volume 3. Part B, Other General Requirements. Building 1. Part D, Reinforced Concrete. Part E, Finishing and Other Civil Works. Part F, Plumbing. Part G, Electrical. Part H, Mechanical. For Building 2, Part D, Other General Requirements. Part E, Finishing and Other Civil Works. Part G, Electrical. Part H, Mechanical. The scope of works for 26GE 0049, DPWH Standard Specifications for Public Works Structures, Volume 3. Part B, Other General Requirements. Part C, Earthworks. Part D, Reinforced Concrete. Part E, Finishing and Other Civil Works. Part F, Plumbing. Part G, Electrical. Part H, Mechanical. The scope of works for 26GE 0050, DPWH Standard Specifications for Public Works Structures, Volume 3. Part B, Other General Requirements. Part C, Earthworks. Part D, Reinforced Concrete. Part E, Finishing and Other Civil Works. and Part G, electrical. Major categories of works for 26 GE 0045 and 26 GE 0046. RCP roads construction PCCP. Similar categories of works RRP roads rehabilitation PCCP. RCTP roads construction tunnel PCCP. Major categories of works for 26 GE 0049. BIRN buildings renovation. Similar categories of works BIC buildings building completion. BICWOB HC buildings construction without piles high rise complete frame 6 and above stories. BICWOB HC 16 buildings construction without piles high rise complete frame 16 and above stories. BICWOPHS 16 buildings construction without piles high rise steel frame 16 and above stories. BICWOPHS building construction without piles high rise steel frame 6 and above stories. BICWOPLC buildings construction without piles low-rise concrete frame 1 to 5 stories. BICWOPLS buildings construction without piles low-rise steel frame 1 to 5 stories. BICWOPMC buildings construction without piles medium-rise concrete frame 6 to 15 stories. BICWOPMS buildings construction without piles medium rise steel frame 6 to 15 stories. BICWPHCCP buildings construction with piles high rise concrete frame cast in place piles 6 and above stories. Similar categories of works BICWPHCCP 16 buildings construction with piles, high-rise concrete frame cast in place piles, 16 and above stories. BICWPHCDP buildings construction with piles, high-rise concrete frame driven piles, 6 and above stories. BICWPHCD P16 buildings construction with piles, high-rise concrete frame driven pile 16 and above stories. BICWPHSCP buildings construction with piles, high-rise steel frame cast and place piles 6 and above stories. BICWPHSCP 16 buildings construction with piles, high-rise steel frame cast and place piles 16 and above stories. BICWPHSDP buildings construction with piles, high-rise steel frame driven pile 6 and above stories. BICWPHSDP 16 buildings construction with piles, high-rise steel frame driven pile 16 and above stories. BICWP CCP buildings construction with piles, low-rise concrete frame, cast in place piles 1 to 5 stories. BICWPLCDC buildings construction with piles, low-rise concrete frame driven piles with 1 to 5 stories. BICWPLSCP buildings construction with piles, low-rise steel frame, cast in place piles 1 to 5 stories. BICWPLSDP buildings construction with piles, low-rise steel frame, driven piles 1 to 5 stories. BICWPMCCP BICWP and CCP buildings construction requires medium rise concrete frame cast and place piles 6 to 15 stories. BICWP and CDP buildings construction requires medium rise concrete frame driven piles 6 to 15 stories. BICWP and SCP buildings construction requires medium rise steel frame cut in place pile 6 to 15 stories. BICWP and STP buildings construction requires medium rise steel frame driven pile 6 to 15 stories. BYRS building restoration, BYRTH buildings retrofitting high rise. BYRTH 16 buildings retrofitting high rise 16 and above stories. BIRTL buildings retrofitting low rise 1 to 5 stories. BIRTM buildings retrofitting medium rise 6 to 15 stories. Major categories of works were 26GE 0047, 26GE 0048, and 26GE 0050. BICWO PLC buildings construction without rise, piles, low rise concrete frame 1 to 5 story. Similar categories of works BICWP HCCP buildings construction with piles, high rise concrete frame, cast and place pile 6 and above stories. BICWPH CCP 16 buildings construction with piles, high rise concrete frame, cast and place piles 16 and above stories. BICWP LCCP buildings construction with piles, low rise concrete frame, cast and place piles 1 to 5 stories. BICWPHCDP buildings, construction with piles high rise, concrete frame driven piles 6 and above stories. BICWPHCDP 16 buildings, construction with piles high rise, concrete frame driven piles 16 and above stories. BICWPLCDP buildings, construction with piles, low rise, concrete frame, driven piles, 1 to 5 stories. BICWOPHC buildings, construction without piles, high rise, concrete frame, 6 and above stories. BICWOPHC 16 buildings, construction without piles, high rise, concrete frame, 16 and above stories. BICWPMCDP buildings construction with piles medium rise concrete frame driven piles 6 to 15 stories. BICWPMCCP buildings construction with piles medium rise concrete frame cast in place piles 6 to 15 stories. BICWOPMC buildings construction without piles medium rise concrete frame 6 to 15 stories. The required pickup license for 26GE 0047 and 26GE 0049 are as follows. Size range, small b, license category C and D, single largest project, less than or equal to 15 million pesos. Allowable range of contract cost up to 30 million pesos. The required pickup license for 26GE 0048 are as follows. Size range, medium B, license category A, single largest project above 75 million up to 150 million pesos. Allowable range of contract cost up to 300 million pesos. The required pickup license for contract ID 26GE 0045, 26GE 0046, and 26GE 0050 are as follows. Size range, medium A, license category B, single largest project above 15 million up to 75 million pesos. Allowable range of contract cost up to 150,000 pesos. Anyway. General conditions of the contract. special conditions of the contract, specifications, drawings, and bill of quantities can be downloaded at DPWH website and Belgium's website. These are the documents comprising the bid. Legal documents, project registration, self registration or DTI registration, mayor's permit, and tax clearance. For technical documents requirements, statement of ongoing contracts, statement of either single largest completed contracts, pickup license or special pickup JV license, bid security, organizational chart, list of contractors' major equipment, list of contractors' minimum materials testing equipment, omnibus sworn statement, ITR and financial statement, NFCC computation, and valid joint venture agreement if applicable. For financial documents requirements, financial bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimates including summary sheet, quarterly, monthly cash flow, and payment schedule. All documents shall be printed in A4 format, tab and bounded. Please attach the bidding documents in the technical component of your bid. For bids to be submitted electronically online, the following procedures should be observed following DO 87 series of 2020. 1. Submission of electronic official receipt of purchase of the bidding documents. 2. Confirmation of the electronically submitted official receipt. 3. Preparation and submission of an electronic bid. 4. Modification of an electronic bid. 5. Non-participation in the bidding. 6. Withdrawal of electronic bid. 7. Opening of the electronic bid. And 8. Filing convention in case of a joint venture bidder. Bid opening for 26 GE 0045, 26 GE 0046, 26 GE 0047, 26 GE 0048, 26 GE 0049, and 26 GE 0050 shall be on August 3, 2026 Monday, 9 a.m. at second floor, bidding room, DPWH Guimaras District Engineering Office, San Miguel, Guimaras. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend. Late bids shall not be accepted. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the BDS. Bids must be duly received by the box secretariat for manual submission or electronic bids_Guimaras@dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before August 3, 2026 at 9 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by bid security in any acceptable forms and in the amount stated in ITP plus C. Any clarification? Since there's no representative from the for clarification for contract ID 26 46 GE0046
And 47.
and 26GE0047. There is a clarification from Engineer Rona Ortiz. Chief of Planning and Design Section.
Okay. And get out your during pre-procurement, stated clearly last July 9, the construction section chief from during the procurement conference last July 9, for contract ID 36G0046, the bank requested a planning design section to coordinate with the municipality organ to confirm the final location of the project since the station of the cross was located in the area. And just this morning, I coordinated with the municipal engineer of Portland, and she said that it is okay with the municipal mayor to if we if we make the station of the cross, or the contractor will be the one to remove the station of the cross, and they just requested for the that during the pre-construction conference, during the construction section will invite the barangay captain of Hoskyn and the president of Alpacaltan sa Balaan Bukid Incorporated. Then the chief of the construction section suggested that in contract ID 26G0047, which is a construction of multi-purpose building for the terminal market sa Miguel Guimaras, the rock in columns and beams must be included in the program of works to secure the elevation of the perimeter of building to be constructed. And since the source inside the building was not included in the works, engineer William Lopez Jr. suggested it would be excluded in the attached plan. Then, the chief of the planning, the construction section also requested a planning design section to attach the plan good for the approved budget for the contract of the contract ID 2016-0050. And with the planning design section, noted all that the chief of the plan of the construction section had suggested, and the changes or the revision will be included in the bid meeting. That's
Since all the issues has been clarified and no more further clarification, this activity is adjourned. Thank you.